me feeling like I'm academics. Can't
I gotta tweet this out. Give me 1 second. Make sure I get the tweet right. But I'm gonna send out a tweet. Okay. Bingo. Oh no. Actually, nah, yeah, that's not my real account. I gotta do it off my phone. And by the way, this is exactly how I tweet. You know? Wait. And then we're gonna talk about the tweet. Okay. Here we go. Tweet up. Let me refresh. Is it up yet? Yup. The Weeknd, Hurry Up Tomorrow, sells 450K copies first week. Okay. Wow. Now, didn't I tell y'all this, chat? I done told y'all could y'all start giving me the credit when I'm right? Didn't I tell you that the Weeknd was setting it up for months? That he seen Drake, especially when Drake started going through it, and it was like the 20v1. He started positioning himself to let y'all know that fuck nigga Drake ain't close to his level. I told you. Like they were doing like they'll just be like, hey, by the way, just let y'all know we stream more than Drake. We the biggest black artist. And it was slick because a lot of what the Weeknd does, even in promotion, is messaging, right? Now, I could tell this messaging was coming from a long time ago. They've not only been trying to say that they're bigger than Drake, they have been trying to set up what this album eventually became. By the way, only a few days ago, they were saying this album was supposed to do 350K. Now it jumped up an next 100K. Like, what the fuck? How that happen? Just jumped up an extra 100K. Here we go, chat. So, this is what happened, chat. So, first and foremost, remember last time the Weeknd dropped, and he dropped on the same day as Gunna. And Gunna outsold the Weeknd. Now, that was kind of embarrassing. I know it was After Dawn, and that was supposed to be a concept album, this and third, but it's still the Weeknd. How the fuck did Gunna, who just got out of saying, yes, ma'am, outsell him? So the Weeknd did some really good shit. And he used a strategy. I call this the Travis Scott strategy. Okay? Remember, music is a lot of fluff and almost smoke and mirrors. Now, I don't really get mad at the Travis Scott finesse. I'm going to tell you why. Travis Scott has one of the highest tours, grossing tours. So it's not like they're fake people that don't fuck with his music. It's just that when people see sales, they think about how much is being consumed on a streaming level, right? So Travis Scott performs for like stadiums. So if he does sell 500,000, even though really he sold like 200K, but 300K ends up being like a bunch of clothes and belts and whatever the hell people bought that's attached, bundling, which I'm not mad at bundling, by the way. I've said I think every artist should do it because fans these days don't see the value of music. But, yeah, so that's my thought on that. So the Weeknd did the same thing. So the Weeknd sells 450K copies first week. Do you want to know how much were from streaming? 130K copies came from streaming. 320K copies came from whatever they was buying on this site. The Weeknd store. Here we go. Let's go look at the store. Yeah. Obviously, some people buying the digital album, right? But a lot of people, and yes, there's vinyls, but you can buy some shirts, you could buy whatever. And this was 320K of his sales. Now, here's the thing. It's important that people like Travis Scott and The Weeknd do this because it does look away when their numbers is like Gunna numbers. Like these niggas are doing like The Weeknd does pretty much damn near stadiums too. You get what I'm saying? So again, he does the finesse. The finesse clearly works. 320K albums get purchased, right? And yes, some are digital, but bunch of clothes and whatever. And yes, just from streaming. So if this is only from sales via streaming, he would have done 130. But with everything being bought, 130 plus the 320, you get 450. So The Weeknd, number one artist, 450. Okay? By the way, again, I've said this. I'm not using this to knock The Weeknd because I actually am on the side of tour tickets being counted as sales. Because if it, like, imagine say The Weeknd had did 130 or 150. Let's just give him 150, right? If he did 150 first week and the nigga's selling out 15,000 venues 40 nights in a row, like, come on, bro. We should count tickets. So I have no problem with bundling as long as it highlights the actual product. Now, if you drop some phone posits, some exclusive phone posits, and then they give you a key, like a fucking key ring or like a USB drive of your music, nigga, nobody wants your fucking music. They want the phone posits. Or if there's an exclusive like V-Loan or, yo, this is an exclusive Balenciaga drop or whatever the fuck. Like, at that point, I think that's cheating. Because, like, nigga, they're not buying the bundle for your music. They're buying the bundle because it's some exclusive collab. But here is pretty clear. Like, you know, and I'm not mad at The Weeknd for this, so I think this is actually smart. This is clear merch. Clear merch. Yo, it's packaged with the album. A lot of vinyls. By the way, I told you about how hip-hop music works. They say the reason why we don't see rap vinyls on the release date, the thing with vinyls, it takes a while to press up. The production time and the lead up that's needed with the project or with the project done is actually, I believe, like a month to get a certain amount. And the way how bundling works, you have to be able to ship everything out. I forgot, either the end of the month. Well, no, actually, you have to already have the product made and ready to ship in the week that is going to count for sales. So here's the thing. If you got to turn in your album a month before for them to get these vinyls ready, hip-hop artists, especially like for example, Kendrick Lamar vinyls are only about to, like, people pre-ordered them, but they didn't technically, not all of them, they didn't count for sales. They're going to count for sales because they start shipping March 1st. So GNX vinyls, I think he'll even show it. They start. Actually, let me look at, did The Weeknd vinyls start shipping? Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, it was signed by him. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. GNX vinyls. Here we go. Yeah, and if you get these, yeah, they ship on, or yeah. And the reason why, this is why I said Kendrick is kind of smart. Remember, they only get added to your sales when they ship. Remember, why did they say it's gonna ship before the 12th? Because that week after the Super Bowl, when his streaming is gonna be going crazy because everybody just watched Kendrick do the Super Bowl, we might see Kendrick do 150 or 200 because he's shipping all vinyls then too. So his vinyls numbers are going to get put together with the post Super Bowl numbers. You get what I'm saying? So he should jump back to number one. right? He definitely have number one, and I think probably like 150. He might even do another 200. Now, if some people believe there might be a deluxe, don't know. Or some people feel like there might be more songs or maybe an altered, maybe different project. This is setting up for Kendrick to next week. His numbers is gonna be bananas, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah. Anyway, so this is why hip hop artists don't do it. And if Kendrick turned his album in a month before, it would get leaked. Like this, it is what it is. It's just niggas love hip hop shit. You know what I mean? Like a pop artist, you'll let that nigga cook. Like this shit be, yo, Taylor Swift album will get leaked and niggas. Well, first of all, the Swifties ain't gonna leak it, but it'll get leaked and people still love it. Like, oh, I don't want to listen. I don't want to listen to it until it comes out officially. I want the deluxe pink version that she's gonna drop with the vinyl. Like they love Taylor Swift like that. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop, nigga, we bump your song before. Fuck what you got going on, nigga. You know what I mean? Drake turned his album into some plant that gotta press up the shit, man. It's gonna be one nigga with a shiesty on, nigga, passing that shit out in the hood, nigga. Like, come on, man. That shit would be leaked like a motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? So that's why hip hop artists usually drop vinyl after, while as a pop artist, you could drop it same day, right? So anyway. Okay, well, congratulations to The Weeknd, and I'm still very thoroughly impressed. Shit, to get 300,000 people to buy anything, and again, I'm not knocking him for bundles because I think they're kind of music related. But if we're going straight off streaming, yeah, his streaming numbers, like I think for the whole week, Bad Bunny beat him all week. Like I think, yeah, all week, I think Bad Bunny's like top songs beat most of his album. But you know, it is what it is. Congrats to my man, The Weeknd, Abel. And I did tell y'all that the reason why they wanted to put up this big number is, number one, they want to shit on Drake. So whenever Drake dropped, they're gonna be like, say Drake, I heard you flopped. That's what they're trying to do. So that's number one. But number two, it was a bad look that what's the name outsold the Weeknd. Yeah. It was a bad look, trust. Like, with all due respect to Gunna, like Gunna not supposed to be outselling the goddamn Weeknd. The fuck? Anyway. EXO, hats off to you guys. You guys always do a good job of marketing, right? All right, man. All good. Are we going to the